Hello music freaks, this is your host, Polygon Window. Wow, I didn't do a proper video since, I don't know, like September. But probably no one really cares since I have 82 subs and most of them aren't even active. This is so sad. Alexa, play Imaginary Shortwave Reception by Casino vs Japan. I've always been a Boards of Canada fan, and the influence shows in the aesthetics as well as my music. I've always had a deep connection with nostalgia and childhood memories. I've always liked to collect old films and all sorts of vintage gear, so the Scottish duo is one of my main sources in that field. The nostalgia analog field, if you can call it like that. As I stated in my previous video, I've had trouble in the past finding bulk-related music. That is, until I started delving more and more into Bandcamp, where I found artists like Boreal Valley, Silene, if that's the correct pronunciation, Old Boy, and everything by Toyism Records. The thing is, some of the aforementioned material just blindly captures the BOC feeling. And I'm not saying I'm doing well enough or anything else. No one can do it really, but some do it better than others, mainly the first two artists I mentioned. Despite that, one day Spotify surprised me. I was listening to an IDM playlist, hoping to find something new to listen. It was dark. I was walking home from a day of hard work. Then It's Very Sunny by Casino vs Japan came. It was instant love. I instantly downloaded the full album, Go Hawaii. It's a release by electronic music producer Eric Kowalski, and it's his second full album under the Casino vs Japan moniker. It was published in the year 2000, so around the same time as the A Beautiful Place Out in the Country EP by Boards of Canada themselves. I'm saying that because many seem to point out the striking resemblance between these two artists. I beg to differ since they both debuted officially in 1998, so it's just a matter of coincidence, or rather, a matter of deviating from the 90s pop music trends. Anyway, let's dive into the album by looking at the aforementioned track, It's Always Sunny. I mean, it's very sunny. It's freaking raining outside, god damn it! The song's structure is very simple, something that's shared among almost every track. We have a sampled synth that makes up for the melody coupled with a drum pattern characterized by that harsh and distorted kick that's so enjoyable. Man, do I love it! We're soon enough introduced to a child voice saying that his parents went to Hawaii, where there are pineapples, and where it's very sunny. The track rarely changes its formula too much, introducing just a pad to spice up the song. You might be thinking that this song will be boring with these few elements repeated in a simple fashion. Well, you're wrong, because that's what makes this album so good in the first place. Eric plays with what he has. He tweaks and subtracts the elements he's working with in a free-flow manner. It's something to be admired because, as a musician, I tend to add elements rather than to tweak them, which is far harder in my opinion. Keep in mind that a musician is also an entertainer. The listener has a certain amount of fatigue, and you have to avoid boring him or her out. In the end, It's Very Sunny is one of the most memorable, if not the most memorable song by Casino vs Japan. On a side note, I've got a personal story regarding this album, and in particular its cover art. It's obvious how Eric implemented in the Go Hawaii release many themes regarding childhood, and for some reason, when I first saw its cover art, I felt like I saw it already in one of my many mysterious childhood dreams. That can't be correct, right? If I really saw the album's cover when it came out, I would have memories from when I was just a toddler. That's rather strange.
Wow!
Closing this video, I have a few honorable mentions, tracks you might want to listen to alongside It's Very Sunny. I recommend listening to Local Forecast, The Lab, We Are You and Over Island. These are fantastic tracks, believe me. It's always refreshing to hear more Bach-like inspired music, since these two guys are leaving us with almost no material whatsoever. So be sure to check Casino vs Japan. You'll find Eric's Bandcamp page link in the description, including a link for my new album Where the Community Grows. One last thing, I'm tweaking the formula for this show with each and every installment. You may have noticed that I'm not appearing anymore that much on screen, and I'm trying to appear less and less stiff by also sprinkling every episode with a couple of jokes here and there. I haven't been too much active lately, that's because I have a 2-shift job and I'm working on various projects, such as a new album which I finished to tweak like 5 minutes ago, and it's a 20-track album. I promise I'll be more active since they fired me. Next time we'll discuss Aphex Twin's new release, the Collapse EP. We've mentioned a lot Boards of Canada in this new episode, so I want to show you some of my Bach vinyl records, including this gem. It's the GeoGatti promo LP, which is the size of a regular 33 RPM, but somehow runs at 75 RPM. It features Off and Omega on side A and Beware the Friendly Stranger on side B. A must-have in your Boards of Canada collection. That's really thanks for your attention. See you on the next episode of Through the Kaleidoscope. And by the way, yes, I know I've got a really shitty haircut, but I woke up like this today, so thanks for staying there despite my shitty hairstyle, I guess. Bye! Probably no one really cares since I have 82 subs and most of them aren't even active.